Welcome to Beers and Bottles, Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
It's the homie GL from Beers and Bottles.
It's your main man, PB and Louie.
We here with our new sponsor, King Kongan.
King Kongan.
Listen, you know, I like to be outside. I be outside vibing. Late nights, you know.
Moving.
Yo, I drink one sip of this, I'm good for the rest of the night. You heard?
Vitamin B3, vitamin B6, what that, zero sugar?
Zero.
Gotta taste this.
And they don't got none of that nasty aftertaste. Just that
King Kongan. Look, it's zero sugar. You gonna do this to me?
It's your main man, PB and Louie.
It's the homie GL
With Bids
and Bottles.
You know, Rose. This is our sponsor. We do this every week. We want you guys to go check it out.
That red rose.
So look, we're certain guys, right? And we like to groom ourselves. Yeah.
You heard?
So in certain times when we grooming ourselves, you know, you got to be particular. You got to take care of yourself, right? The only way you can really take care of yourself is by using
Presence.
what?
Presence beard kit.
You know what I mean? It got everything you need. All of the two essentials.
Yo, this joint in here, bro, it got a comb. It got the beard balm. It got the beard bonnet.
Show them the beard balm.
They got the beard balm.
Show them the oil. Show them the oil.
They got the, oh shit, hold on. They got the dust bag.
Everything
we got the
come
beard
with
oil.
So it's a different thing when you're dealing with that. So
Comb.
presence is where it's at. You want to get your beard right. You want to get your beard together. You want to be able to sleep right. You want to be able to be good. You want to be the oil, the nice, the essence, the smell. You want your wife to be like,
You know what I'm saying? Presence.
Beard kit.
Yo, use that special Beers and Bottles promo code.
Use that now.
25% off.
It's at the bottom of this. 25% off. Use the Beers and Bottles promo code. All right? So Presence Beard Kit. It's us. It's your main man, PB and Louie.
It's the homie GL.
And we just supporting, you know what I mean? What we got going on is Beers and Bottles at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Slime Milia.
Minuteproduction.org. Go get you some of these, man.
Slime Milia Studios.com. We really just, you know what I mean, doing what we supposed to be doing. That joint crazy. We just doing what we supposed to be doing. You know, we supporting what we supposed to be supporting. And make sure y'all go support them as well. So, you know, the .com will be right here. Make sure y'all click the link. All right? It's your main man, PB and Louie.
The homie GL.
With Bids
and Bottles.
Salute.
This is Bryant Long. I just pulled up with Beers and Bottles.
I was saying in my head, like, all right, boom, you got the players, right? Mm-hmm. They coming from colleges. Obviously, you still scouting yourself for other players, so on and so forth, right? How do you build the relationships, right? And what's your responsibility to provide to the client?
Well,
like, what do you guarantee to them?
I'm trying to make sure the client, you know, just has to deal with football. Outside of everything else will be managed.
Even finance from, like, break it down.
Definitely finances, like, we'll, you know, hire a financial advisor for our client. Like, I am good with finances, but we want to have an expert because if you're getting the minimum salary next year, it'll probably be close to $1 million. In 2 years, it'll be $1 million. So we want to make sure that our clients are not, you know, going bankrupt. Like you hear, I mean, I don't know the percentage, but it's high. You know the stories, the players, you know, NFL stand for not for long. Right? But if you're getting, you know, $1 million contract, you own IR, and maybe you get half of that $1 million contract. A lot of it comes out of taxes. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to be smart with your money. You really want to make it to that second contract.
And how do you make money? Is it from the percent? Do you get a percentage of the contract or whatever the opportunities they get, or the deals that you make after you like you said you got control of their money for the most part? You know what I mean? In my mind, I look at it and I think about it like Ballers. Remember the show Ballers?
Yeah. I mean,
Is it similar?
It's definitely similar to that. Like, The Rock was a financial advisor.
Right. He was the leader of the financial advisor. Remember the white guy was the financial advisor.
That's a fact. He was the face.
And he was just doing some of the investments for him.
I definitely get a percentage. Depends what we negotiate at the time. Only the max is 3%. So I can't get more than 3% off of any player contract.
Like a realtor, kind of.
Yep.
So you work for a company?
Yeah, I work for R3V Sports. But I'm saying
for the 3%?
I'm saying for the player contract.
Got you.
Now, you know what I'm saying? The player has a contract. I can only get up to 3% of his signing bonus or his paragraph 5 salary. Can't be more than that. That's a rule set by the NFLPA.
Right.
You know, because it's been, you know, in the 80s, you know, jokers is probably
20%. Going crazy.
No, I'm taking half. Like, yo, I'm playing. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's been.
Do you steal any of your swag from Rich Paul? Like to see the way he is with his players, he seemed like a.
Hey, when you get to this side, you Rich Paul's like an icon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got
them
them walking
Jones,
around.
This guy's crazy, bro.
You see Clutch of them walking around. You like, and the brand speaks for itself clearly. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely good being able to be in that room with those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to try to make those connections where you can, and just build on them.
So how do you make money in between times? Because you obviously, how many people? Both of your players got contracts?
My player was signed to the Commanders. The other one, he didn't. Hunter Reynolds didn't. He didn't make the team. He got him a tryout, but unfortunately,
right,
they didn't move forward.
So he's not signed to the Commanders at now.
Nah, Joshua Pryor is not signed with the Commanders.
He's not no more right now.
Hunter Reynolds didn't make the team, so no.
And so, what's the next step with these players? And how do you make money now, being that these players are not that these players don't have contracts?
Well, that's on the pause, really. You know what I'm saying? But I am trying to reach out to scouts and try to get my players where they need to be. I feel like, for the most part, it's really just trying to provide for them. Like, hey, like my man's Josh, like, yo, somebody gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? So it's really trying to be that support system for them. At that time, you go get here, put on the NFL jersey for a few weeks or a few days or whatever it is, and you know what I'm saying, to get that snatched away, I know that it brings some kind of pain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like making sure you still there for them, because like them, or still trying to get to them where they need to be. So like for the other agencies, it might not. If you got a top guy, you got 6-7 guys that on NFL rosters. Right now you like somebody, you had a player that didn't make it. You worry about them other guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely trying to show to our players, especially me being a new agent. Like, yo, I'm all in it. If you all in it, I'm all in it.
So how do you get the guys now? Because is it kind of illegal to probably not no more, because now it's NIL deals. You're in college. I know at one point in time it was illegal for an agent to be talking to high school or college students. How do you groom a student? I mean, how do you groom an athlete? Because usually, if you having an athlete or somebody that you want to be, you know what I mean? I guess represent. How do you get them on your team? How do you get them? I'm gonna go with him instead of going with Clutch Sports or going with the bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? But how do you get the kicker? You know what I mean? Get the kicker opposed to you getting the running back, the next guy. Like, how do you work that?
Honestly, you just gotta build a rapport with him. You gotta first study the player. Like, to be a college player or a high school player is different from you being an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is this guy an NFL player?
Right.
Can he bend the edge? Do he use his hands? You know what I'm saying? Do he shed blocks? How is he on the run? Can he pass rush? Is he getting to the quarterback or he just staying there? Do he have a height? Does he have a weight? You know what I'm saying? So for high school, it's a little different. You can see that because their bodies will kind of grow into that. If it makes sense, but also there's rankings and ratings all the time. You know what I'm saying? But there are also scouts as well, NFL scouts. You try to get info from them. Like, shoot them a text. Like, how's this dude? What do you like about him? Do you like this dude? What dudes do you like? So really, in an instance, you got to build a rapport with them. But you and yourself as an agent, you a scout yourself. I know football. I know who, you know what I'm saying, who look like Julius Peppers and who not. You know what I'm saying? Who 4'11", he ain't going nowhere.
But do you contact the top 10 or the last of the bottom of the 20?
I mean,
because think about this. The only reason I'm asking
the last
you
10
this question,
as far as what?
The top 10. So boom.
The top 10 players?
No, top 10 high school players. So the top 10 high school players, right? They're going to college, right? Yeah. A lot of these people, this is where it start from. These kids nowadays, 1 or maybe 2 and done. They go into the league afterwards. You get them, 2 years you can do? 3 years. So whatever it may be, you go to the league, right? These guys, we need to be in relationships with these guys in high school, right? So if you're not in relationship with these guys in high school, why would they want to pick you?
Fact.
So you get to know the parents. What's your strategy?
Really just my agency we got an NIL deal, so we'll try to, reach out to the guys, try to get them on NIL if we can. Really, you want to make in-person connection, right? This social media, everybody loves social media and it does so much, and you can definitely grow in the social media area, but we still human. Interpersonal connections are the best.
Gotta be tangible.
So really, you gotta go see. You gotta go try to see the player. In a way that is not you still are in compliance. Yeah. So you still in compliance. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta look at the. For example, like if I go to North Carolina, right? If I go to North Carolina, you go as an athlete agent. You know what I'm saying? There's certain laws and stipulations. Same thing with Louisiana. You go to Louisiana,
right?
You try to talk to one of these players. You got to be in compliance with the state. Some states don't have it. Some states do. So, that's the main thing is making sure, you're doing things the right way. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, it's more so in person. Like, yo, what's up? Get you in person. Maybe somebody else know them in that area. So if you got a dude in Texas, my fraternity, we all over. You know what I'm saying? I could call Mega Style 5 Fraternity, Mega Style 5 Fraternity Incorporated.
All right, let me see.
1911.
Yeah, man. Got the Browns.
Oh, the Burns.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so you know,
you don't know nothing about no college.
Bro, I don't take it the wrong way, bro. I don't know nothing about no college.
Nah, we're
keeping it real with you, bro. Right? You know what I mean?
Respectfully, but we all over. So I call one of the bros right now, like, oh dog, you went to this high school, yo? What he looking like? Oh yeah, dog. I know somebody. I know a freshman on that team. I know his uncle.
Right.
I mean, it's not him, but I know him. You know what I'm saying? So you try to make connections where you can. And the best way to me is in person.
I feel like the in person is one thing, but being popular, they want to come to you. And the only way we can really do that is the internet. I feel like, we men of a certain age and from a certain era. And a lot of times we feel like, the internet's not really my job, but I feel like we taking from ourselves if we don't hit the internet. Like we leaving something on the table. Like imagine right now, how many followers you got?
Probably like
1,000,
2,000.
Imagine you had 40,000 followers and you did a podcast every week speaking about your agency.
It would be up. It probably would be up.
I think that, the reach will be different. So I think, all right, boom, the clients that you do have, that's a stepping stone to, for your validity, for you to be valid. You know what I'm saying? And then the company you work for. So I feel like we doing ourselves a disservice by no matter what it is, but without putting it on social media. Like, think about this. You know, bro family, right?
Yeah.
I know you do, but why I contact you? You know what I'm saying?
Word.
If I wouldn't have contacted you, it wouldn't have been nothing going on. But I seen this. I seen the opportunity not only for my show, what's going on, but you know what I mean, for you as well. And then it mixing with the culture, and then it's the third game of the season. Why not have an NFL agent on here talking about football and boost our morale? You know what I mean? And stamp us, and at the same time, we need you to come up here and go ham. Say the stuff that other people not going to say and ask you the questions that other people not going to ask you. I'm just saying, just use your resources. Like, it's really about networking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The time we played spades, I took a liking to you. I'm like, well, that would see people don't know things. Like, I'm a different type of guy, right? When I see something, I'm like, I like this dude. You know what I'm talking to you. That's just how I am, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pause. No. I'm playing with the game, like, bro. I like this dude. You know what I mean?
Nah,
bro, I like this dude. You know what I mean? So from there, go ahead.
So being as though you were a defensive player,
yeah.
Let's talk about the hit on Hunter, man. What was